Okay, folks, I'm going to try to do this one-handed, but I wonder if you've ever looked at this since we have all these new parks added in the United States plus a lot of our countries. I want you to go over to your laptop. I want you to go to where you see your profile. Go on, scroll on down. You see where the word it says Park List? Click on it. Let it populate. Now, if you look real close, you see all the different countries. Okay? And you can just scroll all these different places. There's Denmark with the prefix for DKs and DJs. This will help you to see where some of the different countries are and how many parks that they have at present. I'm sure this is going to change. We're going to go down to the United States for most of us that might be looking at this. So I can either go up here in this area and type in US, or I can scroll down here. And I want to show you visually. Many of us don't ever play around on our programs because we're afraid we're going to break something. Here where it says United Arab, United States minor outlying islands, United States America, and it breaks it down to all of these United States of America. Let's look at that. You see that? 11,180 parks. There's Hawaii, okay? And it's telling you how many you have and the islands around Hawaii. Here's Alabama, okay? Arizona. I'm just going to go down to North Carolina because I'm sort of curious now that I'm playing with this. There's 244 parks in North Carolina, so I'm going to click on it. It's going to populate. And now, if we go across the top, it gives you the reference number, the name of the park. It gives you the location, that's the state or part of the country. It gives you the grid square for those that are looking for it. And that particular park has had how many attempts, how many activations, how many QSOs, my activations, my hunted QSOs there. So, I'm going to go down to 8313, okay, and I'm wondering if it'll allow me to you see where the word, and here's a question somebody asked about download. You can download the list. You can download the list. There you go. But we're going to put in K-8313, okay, Mountains to Sea Trail. There's the grid. 861 attempts, 829 activations. There's 86,000 QSOs. Okay, I've activated it 162, and I've hunted it 1,567 times. Now, all I did was just put that in there to see. And this is a breakdown on how to look up parks in a state that you have worked or not, because it shows my hunted QSOs. In other words, when you look at my hunted QSOs, that tells you if you worked it. I wish there was other things that they do, but I'm grateful for everything that they've done. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the top. I'm going to show you what I did. I went to Parks List. Once I went to Parks List, let me take it back here a second. Don't mind the background. I'm listening to a local net that we have early in the morning. All right, go to Parks List. I want to go to the top where it says United States, and I'll click on it. In United States, it's populating. Now, here is where, and I want to verify it before I open mouth and stick foot inside. You see this right here where it says download? If I were to click on it, I could download a CVS file, a GPX file, and a KML file. For those of you that wish to know if you can do that, that's your answer to that question. But here in the United States, and it gives a list of all the park numbers that we have, and there, let's look at the bottom right there, is 10,578 parks in the proper of the United States. And it gives you by the sequence. If you go down to this drop down here where it says rows per page, you click on it, and it'll allow you to take it from 50 to 100 to 250 entries so that you'd be able to see much more. If you wanted to go just by a state, it's very simple. You just, I'm going to go back to click on park list, and I'm going to go to, let's see, let's get a small state. I think Delaware is relatively small. Well, District of Columbia is 31. Okay, I'm going to click on District of Columbia. Now, over up here at the top, where you see where it says, where my cursor is, My Hunted QSOs, I can click on that, and I can set it so it shows that I have hunted Captain John Smith 113 times, 86 times for Washington. Yeah. Anyways, you get the drift of it. You can actually see how many times that you've hunted, and if you have not hunted a park playing with this app. The reason I did this app is very simple, or this video is very simple. One of the folks in my YouTube channel asked, how do you get a list? You can download the list, again, by the word download. If we go back here, and we're going to do the same thing for a country this time, okay? We're going to do the same thing for a country. Go back to park list. In the park list, that's the United States. We're going to pick something like Dominican Republic, where David is, HI8 Delta Lima, and Annabelle. We're just going to click on, well, you see Dominican Republic. Okay, we're going to click on it. There's 203 entities there. If I wanted to download all of the entities in Dominican Republic, I can click the download button, put it in the format of a CVS, a GPX, or a KML file, and go from there. I'm going to go over here, My Hunted Parks, and show that I have worked Annabelle, David, or somebody there in DO 0102 149 times. Now I can look a little closer and see what parks that I have and have not worked. I hope that this has been beneficial. Like I say, there were some folks that have asked, how do you do that? I like to do screenshots. I like to do simple, unedited videos. I'm not a professional guy. Anybody that's met me will tell you I'm just an old geezer. So this is just for those that want to play. And on the app, we'll go back to the beginning of it. Let me get back into POTA, and when I sign in, I go over to the left hand side. If you want to check your profile or any profile of anybody you worked, okay, it gives you your information, it gives you your number of activations. If I want to look up an individual call sign, okay, I can get it over here. Get back here. This is fun playing on the computer. Spots. Nope. I don't want to do no spotting. What other fun features? The awards. If you want to check your awards, You can do it the by date, but I don't like their system of dating them. If I get a new award, I want it to show up the date I got the award, not a generic, especially on your kilos, that type of thing. You never see it. Anyways, there you go, folks. I hope that that will help you a little bit. Have fun playing, have fun experimenting, and go from there. Search for call signs. Let's say we know that James Mon, he's a super trooper, okay? He runs an awful lot of parks, so we're going to type KE8 Papa Zulu November up there. Click on James Mon, and this is for you new folks. When you hear activators that are just running pile-ups and you wonder a little bit about them, it's not just him. Any activator you hear, you want to find out how long they've been on, how many parts they've activated. Just click and put their call sign in, and look, there's James's information. It's public information, so I'm not getting myself in trouble. Okay, he's got a YouTube channel, HRAG, great place to go and visit. And there's his library, we'll call it that, of activations and achievements and his recent activation. There's the count for each activation. There's the recently hunted places that he's been. So there is so much to do and play with on the app. Don't be afraid. You're not going to break it, and the help desk is only a click away if you have to. 73s from November Charlie 4 X-Ray Lima, North Carolina for extreme lovers. And to the gentleman on the YouTube channel that asked the question, how do I get the list? Hopefully this will help you out. 73s.